It's even harder, Phil, when you're behind another truck because your vision isn't as good and you don't have your aero downforce.
And Corey moved up the racetrack too. That was probably the highest we've seen him run down there in 3 and 4.
See them going around the 44. Connor Daly in the truck this year for the 3rd time this season, just trying to hang on. Looks like he's got himself a loose truck as well.
It's hard to explain to our viewers how challenging it is to drive these trucks when you lose the amount of grip that these trucks do on this racetrack.
It's fun to watch Caden Honeycutt. We talked about his big announcement, and you know, after he announced that he'll be full-time next year with his team, he said the holidays are going to be a lot more enjoyable, just knowing that I'm there. And now the way he's driving, I mean, talk about the relief on this young man. Today may be his day, just knowing things are locked in and he's not competing for a ride right now.
And we've seen him contend this year. He's had a couple chances to go to victory lane if things would have played out a little bit differently.
You know, Phil, you talked about it's hard to explain to the viewers how difficult it is. Let's just listen to the throttle for Lane Riggs in 1 and 2 as he goes down here. How much pedaling he has to do, and watch his hands. He's driving that truck with one hand. You can see the right hand, he's letting the wheel slip through it there, but he wants to go wide open. And when we go on the restart on fresh tires, he'll do that. But it's certainly a different story now, isn't it?
The pace right now is 3 seconds slower than what we were for the fastest laps early in the race. 3 seconds.
Also love you saying it's hard for us to explain to the viewers at home. That's why I tried to get Grant to do it. Thinking maybe since he's doing it, maybe he could, but it's just really difficult to explain the talent of these racers.
Just about 2 laps to go here in stage number 1.
How about that move by Sanchez getting around Raja? Again, that's another point. Sanchez's truck is coming around a little bit. That gives him the 8th spot. Raja's going to fight back.
And we saw him lose his heck on the 2nd or 3rd lap. So he's just learned how to deal with it. It certainly isn't any better now.
One of the many drivers, I'm sure, that can't wait for the green and white checker to come out, knowing the pit stops are coming. Adjustments to these trucks. 2 laps to go before the end of stage 1. Really good run so far. We mentioned Connor Mozak in the 7. This is the star truck. We've seen different personalities behind the wheel. We've seen different winners with this team.
Yeah, Connor's finished in the top 10 in this truck. He's run some road course races for Junior Motorsports. Had a great 6th place run on the street course at Chicago earlier this year. He's actually run some races for Nice Motorsports as well here in the truck series. Looking for him to go full-time next year, hopefully.
Final lap here. Can Honeycutt close the door? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. Corey Heim will pick up stage win number 1 at Homestead Miami Speedway. Honeycutt 2nd, Ty Majeski, Taylor Gray, Christian Eckes, Grant Enfinger, Connor Mozak, Nick Sanchez, Raja Caruth, and Dean Thompson